In this video I'm going to tie a parachute emerger. Many people would call it a clink hammer, but the hook does not have the correct profile. Mount your curved or grub hook in your vise, test the hold, catch on your thread. Here I'm using a fine 18 knot GSP thread. This is actually Nano silk from Semperfli fly tying. Then catch on your polyyarn wing post, just 2 wraps in the middle to tie it on, then a small dam of thread in front of and then behind. And then post it by wrapping the thread around the wing material. Slowly work your way up the wing post, holding the top of the post and keeping it under tension as you wrap stops it collapsing and the thread wraps falling off. The height of the wing post will determine how many wraps of hackle you can put on. The more wraps of hackle, the more buoyant the fly will be. You could use any of a wide range of dubbings for this fly. For this version I'm using Argentinian Hare. It's a nice buggy effect and is easy to work with. To keep things simple, I form the body in the same way I do my deer hair emergers, in that I dub the body down towards the hook bend and then rib with the tying thread coming back up. Keep your dubbing as slim as possible to keep a nice slim profile. This will help the abdomen of the fly sink beneath the water surface and the fly to fish properly. Once you have ribbed the thread up the body, proceed forward to the front of the post to catch in the hackle. Here I've prepared the hackle by stripping off the barbules from one side of the hackle. The side that you strip the barbels from and how you wind the feather onto the post will have a big impact on the shape. You can wind them so that they form an umbrella shape with the curving downwards towards the water surface. This will have the shiny or good side of the hackle facing upwards. Alternatively, you can tie them in as I have here and have the good side of the hackle pointing down and have the hackle shape in the opposite direction. You do not need to strip the barbels off one side of the feather. This just means it gives you a neater finish, but it does not make the fly fish any better. Once we've trimmed off the hackle stop and tidied up, we'll take the thread back to the body and we'll dub the thorax. I'm using the same material for the body and the thorax on this fly. You could use peacock Aero or peacock ice dub or various other materials if you wanted a more contrasting thorax. Dub your thorax slightly heavier than the body. Making sure you get good coverage. I dub right up to the eye and then dub back to the wing post. In this way, once I've finished dubbing the thorax, I can put a wrap of thread immediately round the base of the wing post. Once you do this, you can remove the hook from the vise and rotate it round 90 degrees so the wing post is now horizontal. This is you in a nice neat position for wrapping the hackle. It can be a bit fiddly to get the hackle to sit right on the first turn. But once you've done this, wrap the hackle in touching turns down the wing post. Don't be tempted to cram in one extra turn of hackle, as this will make it difficult to achieve a neat finish. Once you've wrapped the hackle, catch in with 2 or 3 turns of thread and then remove the waste hackle. Note, don't close your scissors, just pull them across the hackle stem held under tension. This will cut the hackle stem without cutting any of the wound hackle fibres. Next, apply some UV resin to your thread. If you don't have UV resin, you could use normal fly tying varnish. And whip finish underneath the hackle. Don't panic if you do as I do here and drop the whip finish. Just set it up again and apply your 3-turn whip finish. If you position the thread underneath all the hackle fibres, you should avoid trapping too many. Set your resin and trim the tying thread in the same way you did the hackle stem. Now put the fly back to its upright position, trim the wing post to length, and check that you're happy with the way everything's sitting, there's not too many stray fibres. Pull any off that you find, and your fly's done. After taking this photo, I noticed a couple of stray fibres, so I took this photo after removing those. You can see it's just a little bit neater. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop it a like and follow my channel. Thank you.